You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
What are you doing?
Just me, let's watch.
What is just? What are you just saying? Just what? See, let me tell you, anything that will make your fingerprints to be on this man, if you touch it now, his fingerprint everywhere. See, the police will not think that we are the one that killed him.
Forget about this nonsense you are talking about. I will take the responsibility myself.
Babe, I've warned you. Let's leave this place before the authority will come and pay this man's death on us.
Oh.
Wait, are you concerned to what you say?
I will slap face into you now. Are you mad? What's going on?
See, I can't leave this man here. This wickedness, if you leave this man here to die.
Are you mad?
Come again.
Let's go.
I'm just a good Samaritan. I met him here. It's like he had an accident. I was just trying to render the head.
Listen, you're under arrest. If you make any move, I'll cripple you.
What is going on here?
Ma, it's like he had an accident. I met him like this, so I said, let me just render him help by taking him to the hospital before you drove him.
Inspector, with his help, take him to the car. Let's save a life. Now.
Give me a helping hand. And remember, you are under arrest.
Let's be fast before he dies, eh?
Jesus.
Hey! What's the meaning of all this? I warned you, but he wouldn't listen. Now the police have arrested him. What's the meaning of all this? Oh God.
See, let me tell you, as it is now, that young man is not going to come out anytime soon. So let me give you one candid advice. As it is now, just go and look for one boyfriend that you start dating. You sure don't look for. I am available. So let's start doing this. No.
Do you know you are very stupid? What's the meaning of that? Oh, so you've been envious and jealous of our relationship.
Mugu, look at this one, oh. Hey, now they push sugar from madam into him. Who does that? Like say how you day finish now, you will left right center.
You know what? You know what?
See this idiot. See this Mugu where I try to help career. He
By your permission, I scatter my leg to stand at ease.
Easy to prove. What about that young man's eyewitness?
Sir, I have him released after obtaining an official statement from him at the headquarters. Sir!
And the victim?
Sir, he was rushed to the officer's scan unit immediately you left us.
Okay. And how was the result?
Encouraging, sir. No serious injuries, sir. Minor damages, sir.
Okay. That is nice.
Permission to fall out, sir.
The provost. I want you to delete the sir compliment when you addressed me. Address me with the compliment, ma. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, ma.
Okay, you may leave.
All protocol duly observed. As I, Inspector Charles, the Provost General without the complimentary rank, stand on salute to my senior police chief. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Mr. Charles. The provost takes charge of the house. I am on my way to the office right now.
Copied. Should I shoot at sight any invader?
Arrest and detain. Do not shoot. Did you hear me? Do not shoot. Remember, the law is a respecter of no man. So, do not take it into your own hands, Inspector Charles.
Copied, ma.
Good. Open the gate for me. Joy, I hope the check-off in the office did not affect you.
My sister, I was so scared. That Inspector General looks very tough, strict. Hey!
You know, during his swearing in, he threatened that he would make sure he removed every bad egg and corrupt officer in his regime. So I think he's trying to keep his promise.
Good for him, but I know you will not be affected. You are a good one. You're the one that is always making sure that everything is intact, disciplined. So people like you will not even be bothered.
I think I should be thanking my father for the legacy he left for us. I think that is what is really leading me, yeah.
Your father is a good man. Lizzie, I want to say a very big thank you to you.
Come on.
Everything you've been doing for me, without you.
Sure, stop acting. What are you for?
Without you, I would have been gone by now. Thank you.
Okay, let me make you a promise. As long as I am in this office, nothing will happen to you. You are covered. I got you. I got your back. Come on.
Thank you.
It's okay, darling.
God bless you.
What is wrong with you? Don't make me cry. You know I love you.
Let's go and have something.
So please clean this place, okay? It's for Joy. You're okay.
Thank you.
Joy of the house.
Yes. Oh my God. So let's go and grab something.
It's alright.
Alright.
Madam, thank you for saving my life. I would have been a dead man by now.
You should be grateful to God, not me, young man. What's your name?
My name is Chris. I'm a native of Ezeala community.
Ezeala. The riot and violent community. People are fighting security men, killing men of the force and other sisters' outfits.
Ma, the truth is, not everyone in that community is a criminal. There are specific hoodlums who go about terrorizing the entire community. They are the ones responsible for the crime.
How can a community fight a federal troop? They can't survive it. It's not possible. Go ahead, Mr. Cruz. I'm listening.
When the soldiers invaded my community, they began to shoot sporadically. They arrested every young youth on sight. Then my father advised me to leave the village that night?
Of course, yes. The youth of your community are recalcitrant and troublesome by waging war against security force.
I beg your pardon, ma. Not every youth in my community got involved, except for a few bad eggs.
And a few bad eggs. Are they not living in that community with you? You people decided to hide them. Therefore, the vengeance must definitely befall every member of that community.
Truth be told, they were.
Those bad eggs you mentioned, they are members of your community. Did any indigene of your community try to report them to police or soldiers?
No. None did.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
When the soldiers attacked my community, they killed my parents, burnt down our house, took away my sister. And since that time, I haven't seen her again.
What prompted the chasing of police that led to the accident that almost took your life?
Sorry, ma, how did you know about the incident?
Does it matter how I know about the incident?
So when I left the village, I ran to the city. Unfortunately for me, I met and squatted with a man I barely knew. I was surprised to know he is an internet fraudster. And when the police came for a raid, the young man told me to escape for my life. And that was exactly 2 days after I had arrived.
You mean to tell me that you have no hand in both crimes?
No. God is my witness. When I tried to escape from the police, I ran to the streets. On crossing the highway, I got knocked down by a car. I was so helpless. And the driver who knocked me down ran away because he thought I was dead.
Now that you have been discharged from the hospital,
I am completely speechless because I'm confused. I have nowhere to go. I have no one to run to. At this point, I'm totally helpless. Good morning, sir.
You're this bloody civilian. Now accord me the right compliments I deserve.
The right compliment you deserve. I'm sorry, sir. How do I do that, sir?
Were you not told by my superior that I am the Provost General without a complimentary rank to match the claim?
No. Sorry, I wasn't told.
My friend, will you shut up and do the needful?
I'm sorry, sir.
Attention! Chest out. That's agility. Now, accord me the rightful compliments I deserve, because I noticed you attended the NYS, starting with your name.
I, Chris, from Ezeala community, stand here to say good morning to the Provost General.
Add Inspector Charles of the police force.
Well, sir, you're not a police officer.
In Abuala. Are you okay? My friend, add Inspector Charles of the police force.
Inspector Charles of the police force.
Bravo. Good morning to my superior officer.
Good morning, the provost. At ease. Have you come across this young man here, Mr. Chris?
Yes, ma. He is the young man that was rescued from destruction via his accident.
You are right. Henceforth, he will be staying here with us until he is considered fit. I want you to handle him with the spirit of esprit de corps. Am I understood?
Yes, ma. Young man, you need to come with me for proper investigation. We need to investigate the cause of your accident and search you properly for any possible exhibit. You have the right to remain silent, for anything you say or do will be used against you in the court of law.
The provost.
Yes, ma.
I want you to handle him with kicks, gloves. No corporal punishment. Am I understood?
Yes, ma.
Good. Open the gate for me.
Listen to me. You must respect me in all matters. Oh yes. Or I will charge you into prison for culpable offenses. Yes. Ranging from disrespect of a constituted authority to abuse of a prevalent officer, and that's me.
Inspector, will you...
Shut up! Will you shut up? Listen, and listen very carefully. I charge you for defamation of character, or will I say character assassination. This could end you 10 years behind bars, or if the judge is magnanimous enough, 15 years. You rot in jail.
Inspector, please, what do I address you as?
Good boy. Address me as the Provost General. Provost what?
General.
Thank you. You make mistakes, I'm going to prison. Oh yes.
Inspector, in case you find me guilty of any of the offense, I'm sorry, I'm not conversant with the legal provisions.
Listen, boy. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Oh, yes. Any day you address me by my rank again, I'll send you to prison. Now run.
Sir?
Run inside. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Idiot. Blood is sick.
I'm sorry, officer of the law. I don't smoke. I've never smoked before.
Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Do you know that I can charge you for deception and forceful information?
Sir, what forceful information exactly? I just told you I don't smoke. I've never smoked all my life. And I didn't tell a lie, sir.
Mr. Chris, I can see that your family are all bloody liars. I'll charge you to prison.
Officer of the law, I don't understand. Why are you involving my family? I said I didn't tell a lie, and now you want to charge me to prison. Please don't send me to prison. I didn't lie to you. I've never told a lie before. Besides, I'm the only survivor of my family.
So why would you be the only survivor of the family?
Officer of the law is a long story, sir.
Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Hold it for me.
Sir, I should hold it for you.
Hold it for me.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Do you know that I can charge you for possession and consumption of hard drugs?
Sir? Huh? Sir, boy, I didn't take it.
What nonsense. What's the meaning of this?
Sir, you said I should hold it for you and I was holding it, and now you say you want to charge me for possession of hard drugs. How?
No regard. No respect. You could not even respect my rank. You dropped my smoke on the floor.
But officer of the law, this is manipulation now.
I will send you to underground prison. Makache, I will send you to underground prison. You are gone.
But officer of the law, you can't send me to prison. You asked me to hold the drug for you, and I held it, and now you're accusing me of...
Chris. Idiot.
You're welcome, Joy.
Thank you so much, my darling. Lazy.
You know, these days you no longer find it necessary to call me while coming to my house.
Should we say someone wanted to boycott all the protocols? I needed to break that ritual, you know?
It's alright. It's your house. You can visit anytime without any protocol.
The pleasure is all mine, my darling. So how have you been?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm fine.
You know, baby girl, we need to start going out. You know, go out, shake off some, you know, stress. Let's have our own time.
I don't get it. You and who?
The two of us.
Please. Chris, please be first, okay?
Chris. Who is Chris?
Hello.
Please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Who is he? And what happened to his head? Why does he have a bandage on his head?
Joy, Joy.
Tell me if he's a criminal, let me arrest him right away.
Joy, the curious monkey. Which of your questions do you want me to answer first?
Everything.
Please, drink up, okay?
You sure you're safe?
Mr. Chris,
Sir.
I will charge you for illegal possession of hard drugs.
Point of correction, officer. I don't do hard drugs. Besides, even if you give it to me now, or show me one, I won't recognize it.
Mr. Chris, if I had taken you a picture holding that Indian hemp, do you know that that will serve as an evidence against you in the court of law? And it will take you direct to the prison.
But I didn't smoke it.
Look at this one. If I had taken you a picture, what will you tell the judge? Don't you know it will serve as an evidence against you? Your hand is fair. My hand is black.
But sir, you asked me to hold it.
Whose hand is in the picture?
But you asked me to hold it.
But whose hand is in the picture?
Me.
Thank you.
But you asked me to hold it.
By now you are in the prison. Are you seeing your life? You think say you wise? You're a woman.
Joy, baby. Do you remember what our principal used to say? That curiosity is the highest weapon that kills the monkey.
So, you're trying to refer to me as a monkey?
Of course, yes. Because you're being too curious right now, baby. What is wrong with you? Anyway, that guy is called Chris. Okay. That is the guy I told you about that I rescued from his accident scene the last time.
The one you said without your intervention, he would have been dead.
Not just dead. That guy would have been buried in a shallow grave by now by the sanitation authority. Yes.
Why?
From what I heard, he is an orphan. A helpless one at that. So bad. Yes.
You mean he's an orphan?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So touching. Well. Oh, please. Please, curious Joy. Oh, curious monkey. Can we please forget about this and don't ask me for details, please? It's okay. Because I know you.
Of course you know I'll ask questions.
The next thing is, where is he from? How old is he? No,
Lizzie, wait. What job do I do here? I am supposed to know everything that happens around me. So if I'm curious, you don't blame me. Okay. But that's by the way, my darling. Lizzie, baby, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know where to start from. But all I want to say is thank you. Thank you so much for standing in for me. Thank you so much. Without you, I would have been in one village where there is no light, nothing, no network.
And with the conspiracy surrounding your transfer, by now they would have pushed you to one dungeon. Like, I'm talking about network. You might not have anything to eat over there.
I'm just wondering how I would have coped.
It's okay. What are friends for?
Thank you so much, honestly. Because by now, I would have been in one Ontario village. Wasting. All in the name of promotion.
Yes, but at least the transfer will come with a better promotion. And then you'll be promoted. We'll have a friend who has been promoted to another level, another rank.
You get it?
Yeah.
If I go to that village, you won't get to see my face.
You're right?
Nobody will give you trouble. So come here, my darling. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. At least every day I'll get to see your face and disturb you.
Please sit down.
That is me. You can call me that.
Joy. I'm glad to meet you. I don't know
what to do.
Yes. I told him to report to the Commissioner of Police. You mean the Commissioner? Give me a minute, I'll call you back, okay? Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, Ma, you sent for me.
Yes, Mr. Chris. When will you due for checkup?
I was actually due yesterday, but I was afraid to tell you, so I left a note on your table.
You were afraid to tell me to your own detriment?
I'm sorry, Ma, but I feel like I do not want to stress you any further. You have done so well for me. You saved my life and you have given me shelter. I feel like that's enough.
Now listen, Mr. Chris. As long as you are still in this same roof with me, you are my responsibility. Have I made myself clear?
I'm so sorry, Ma, but I feel like I am enough trouble to you. I do not want to add to your stress. The truth is, I don't feel pain anymore. I was actually thinking of removing the bandage myself without going to the hospital.
Thank your God you didn't remove that bandage. I would have had you arrested for attempting suicide. What is wrong with you? Now go in there and get dressed. I am taking you to that clinic myself right now.
Thank you.
Why should you be afraid of me? Inspector Sharps! Inspector Sharps! What kind of pain and pictures are you feeding that young man with about me?
My superior, ma, in answer to your image-making attempts and in accordance to the Police Act on...
Will you answer my question straight and leave Police Act out of this right now?
My superior, I told that bloody civilian to keep you at arm's length because I can arrest him for unlawful entry into this compound and send him to prison.
You told him that? And what made his entry into this house unlawful, Inspector Charles? Answer me!
My superior, I remember clearly how we saved that bloody civilian and a mediocre life in a motor accident that almost took his life.
Yes.
And the next thing, he is here.
Inspector Charles, am I now to believe that you are challenging my orders and I have no right to bring in whoever I want to bring into my house anymore?
Forgive me, ma. You have the proprietary right to your property. Ma!
Now listen. The next time you try that rubbish, I will show you this door and replace you with another orderly, a responsible one at that, with immediate effect. Is that clear?
Yes, ma. Thank you for the second chance, ma.
Chris. Chris, what is keeping you?
Sorry, I kept you waiting. I was trying to clean up the kitchen.
Okay. Chris, I've been meaning to ask. Who taught you how to do the house chores and domestic errand?
Remember I told you I grew up with my mother in the village.
Okay.
So I learned to do most of the house chores from her. Yes.
And your sister, you told me she was kidnapped. What about her?
Yes, my sister was kidnapped at some point, although she was very young at the time and she was unable to do certain things for my parents. So I was available to do those things on her behalf because I have to, be there for my poor parents.
They taught you well.
Thank you.
And your outfit, it looks good on you.
Thank you very much.
You look cute.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Mr. Chris, I do not, under no condition, would you have the right to divulge such an information to my boss, no matter the level of threat you might have received from me.
But, officer of the law, I didn't leak any secret to my madam. God is my witness. I didn't tell her anything.
Mr. Chris, do you know that I can charge you for libel in the court of competent jurisdiction? And this will lead you to 10 years imprisonment with hard labor.
Officer of the law, please forgive me, but I'm not aware of what you're accusing me of.
Mr. Chris, are you playing with me? If you're not aware of the offense you committed, why are you begging for forgiveness?
I begged for forgiveness because I don't like to see you provoked. It scares me.
Now, Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Why did you tell my superior, my boss, telling her that I am verbally intimidating you, thereby contradicting the Freedom Act of 1964 of the Federation?
Sir, that's the wrong information you have, sir. I didn't do anything like that. I can never do anything like that. Sir, am I mad?
Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Mr. Chris.
Sir.
Listen, I am the Provost General. Oh yes. And I command you now to run inside. Get me food.
Sir.
Meat should be in attendance. Enough meat. But more should not be exceptional. I don't like it cold. I want it hot. Now, run. Run! Up, 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 up. Bloody civilian. Up, up, up. Idiot.
My darling. I don't get this. With your profession, your position, and then your connections, you still bring yourself so low to help someone you don't even know.
Baby, I have to thank God for those qualities you just mentioned now. I believe God put me in this position to help and save life. I think so, yes.
So what do you intend to do with him now? If he recovers?
Curious joy.
I have to know.
So why do you ask?
Ha! You're asking me what I'm asking. Because I don't get it. In this time and economy, you still go out of your way to do a lot for people you don't even know.
I believe that God will provide for me to take care of that guy. But for now, I'm not complaining. I'm okay, I'm fine.
Sure, ma. I give it up to you. Me, Joy. I will just go on the road and pick someone I don't even know and then bring the person into my privacy. My darling, I give it up to you.
So, shall we go now?
Take care.
You see, the reason you should be humble to me is because as an inspector of the police force, I can stand in court as a prosecution witness and send you or escort you to prison.
Officer, I wanted to ask you a very important question.
Go ahead. You're very free. As far as your question will not contradict your journey to the gas chamber.
What does my question have to do with a gas chamber? I was only trying to ask you if it is possible for someone to go to jail without committing an offense.
As far as you are alive and active, prison is the easiest trap.
Just like that.
Don't force words out of my mouth. What you're even doing right now is chargeable to law. I can decide to sue you. Hurry up and wash these clothes. You know I have other clothes inside. And you still need to iron all of them.
Officer of the law, I was only...
Are you complaining?
I'm not complaining, but I'm just... In fact, I wanted to tell you that I have more chores to do inside before Madam comes back.
Mr. Chris, you don't have to say anything. In fact, you have the right to remain silent for anything you say here can be used against you in the court of law. Before you said you were not complaining, whereas you are. Or do you want me to sue you?
I was only joking.
Then I'm joking. Sharma.
The provost.
You're welcome, ma.
I hope nothing unpleasant happened while I was away.
Ma'am, it's as if you've forgotten so soon of my shooting skills. As far as I'm the officer in charge of this vicinity, nothing mega. Nothing happened.
And what about the young man, Mr. Chris? I hope you are relating cordially with him.
Yes, ma'am. I am strongly applying the principle of human relationship as it is contained in the police code of conduct.
Great. I'll see you later.
Oh, madam, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
You're welcome. How was work today?
Work was fine, and you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. It seems you did laundry today.
Oh yes, I'm actually done ironing.
Alright, that's good.
Would you like lunch or you'd want to run a bath first?
Run my bath? What happened? Is the tap not running? You didn't pump water today.
Oh, I told you the tap is bad, so I didn't want to damage it any further.
That is thoughtful of you. It's okay. You can go ahead with what you're doing. I can just run my bath myself.
Hold on, you look tired. I can help you do both. I don't.
It's okay.
Wait, no, serious. Let me help you.
No, it's fine.
Let me help you. Don't worry. I'll help you.
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
You're welcome, ma.
Sit.
Ma?
Sit. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Alright, man, just give me a minute. I'll do that shortly.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. You forgot this money in one of the jean pockets. I found it when I was doing laundry.
How much is that?
I have no idea. I didn't count it.
Why didn't you count? Are you that careless?
No. Because it's not mine. I don't have to count it.
Count it.
Ma?
Count.
Okay. It's 15,000.
Okay. Go and keep it on my bed. Here, the key. And from today, I give you access to my bedroom.
Ma, I don't think that's necessary. I mean, if you're giving me access to your bedroom to clean it, I can always do that when you come back from work. I don't have to do it when you're not around.
Chris.
Ma?
Henceforth, do not question my decision. Am I clear?
I'm sorry, Ma.
Now have it.
Thank you.
Mr. Chris, are you sure you didn't lie to me when you said you grew up in the village?
No. I couldn't have lied to you. There was no point. I mean, there's no reason for that. Besides, I come from a family background where lies are considered a sin beyond pardon.
If you truly grew up in the village like you said, how come you speak good English?
Self-development. I didn't let my situation determine my destination.
Oh. That is a good philosophical saying. Now go ahead, explain more. What do you mean by that?
It's a long story. So, after my secondary education, I tried to gain admission into the university, but it didn't work because my parents were poor and I didn't have anyone to help me financially. So that dream of becoming a university graduate died. But then I took up a teaching job and I began to teach for a while. And after that, I was able to save some money to go to school. But unfortunately for me, the crisis, the riot in my community started.
That's quite a pity. Mr. Chris, Supposing you are given an opportunity to choose a lifeline, what would be your choice?
So I've been thinking I'd like to do business. And apart from doing business, I would also like to do law part-time.
Why?
Money is important. You need money to cushion the effect of hardship. So I'd like to do business to make money. And I also like to become a lawyer because I have to be a voice to the voiceless. I need to help a lot of people in my community. And becoming a lawyer would help me achieve that.
All right. That will be all for now. I need to go to my bed, rest my head. Okay? I will rest my head.
Good night.
Mr. Chris. So you wickedly and deliberately decided to starve me, not minding the negative impact it will have on my health.
Officer of the law, I'm really sorry if you feel that way. But you know I always smuggle food to you without my madam's consent.
Smuggle? That is an offense.
Huh?
Oh yes, that is an offense which contravenes the Custom Act. Being a smuggler is a case against this country. You are a saboteur. And there is a particular jail team that is designated for that.
Officer of the law, I never told you I'm a smuggler. I said I smuggle food to you. Did you not hear me?
That too is a case of theft.
Ha!
That too is a clear case of theft, which is punishable by law too. And as I stand here, I can prove to you beyond every reasonable doubt that I can convict you in court.
Okay, officer of the law, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for using those wrong words to qualify my actions. However, you can have the cucumber. I'll go get you some food to eat.
Be very, very fast about that food. Very, very fast. I'll begin to make also. And when men.
Officer of the law, you're always threatening me with jail, with prison. What is it?
And if I don't put you in jail, I will never rest. If I don't put you in jail, if I rest, call me bastard. Madam Joy, welcome, ma.
Thank you, the Crown Provost of the police force. I greet you.
The Provost General, without a complimentary rank, waiting to take your orders, ma.
That's good. I hope your madam is in.
In line with the first relationship. SPD Corps.
That will be all for now.
Permission to take my leave.
Permission granted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Let me get my madam.
Come, Chris. Chris, why are you in a hurry?
So I want to tell my madam you're here.
Of course you will tell her. Oh my goodness. Look at you. A lot has changed. I mean, you look so transformed.
I'm trying to understand what you mean by I look so transformed.
Chris, I mean, you look so appealing and so handsome. Can't you see?
Oh, thank you. Can I call her now?
Of course you can call her.
Oh, thank you.
Goodness. Wow. I must thank Lizzie for, taking good care of him. Yes, she deserves an apology. Oh my God. Lizzie baby. Lizzie.
Yes, girl.
I want you to tell me the truth.
About what?
Lizzie, who is Chris to you? Yeah.
What, Chris?
What do you mean by what Chris? Do I know you with any other Chris? Yeah, I mean the Chris that stays here with you. What do you have with him?
The curious joy.
The curious joy.
I hope you have not come to my house with your expertise in surveillance. You know I am above your spy.
Lizzie, honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking here. You know, the change and the transformation I saw in that guy when I walked in here got my fancy. I must say, I'm interested. Like, I like him.
I don't mean it.
I'm very serious.
Personally, I have not noticed any change in that young man. Not at all. Heaven knows he means nothing to me. For real.
Lizzie, you will never change.
I don't understand it.
Nothing, no. Like, you're kidding me. You've never seen any change in that boy.
Joy, cross my heart. I have not seen any change in that boy or that guy. In fact, he's a man. He's not even a boy. I don't know what is wrong with you. Chris is nothing than an inheritance humble servant who has been helping me tremendously with house chores.
Just that.
That?
I see.
Why are you sounding as if you don't believe me?
Of course I believe you.
Joy.
Do you believe yourself?
Joy, what's going on in your mind?
Baby girl, you know when your heart starts doing you somehow.
No.
You should know that there's something.
Do you think I'm lying?
I did not say so. I'm just saying, do you believe yourself? Because I don't believe myself, because anything can happen. Yeah, that's by the way.
Joy.
Yes, babe.
Mr. Chris, I do not know how long you can keep secret.
Officer of the law, if you tell me a secret, I promise to keep it and not tell anyone.
Well, why am I even begging a bloody civilian like you? I can't be begging a civilian. If I hear anything I'm telling you here, anywhere outside, I will send you to prison without mercy.
Officer of the law, if you tell me your secret, I promise to keep my mouth sealed.
Mr. Chris, I can see you are enjoying my madam's mansion and the luxury in it.
Well, you're right, Officer of the Law. I've always dreamt of living in a house this big all my life.
My madam's father owns this like 4 in this state, including Abuja. And I want to let you know that my madam is in charge of all.
Wait a second. Do you mean to tell me that Madam owns a lot of houses?
She is the living landlady as we speak. She is the sole administrator of her father's estate.
Wow. Wow. That's good.
Do you know why I'm telling you this?
Why are you telling me?
This is a notification to you.
Okay.
If my madam likes you and she decides to favor you, she will send you overseas. So you should serve her diligently and honestly.
I get your point. Thank you very much, Officer of the Law. Henceforth, I promise to increase the quantity of the food I serve you.
Mr. Chris, anytime you're talking about food with me, don't forget protein. Add enough protein.
All right. That's fine.
I deserve protein.
I will. I really don't know how to start answering your question, but I can remember as a teacher in the village, I had so many female students as friends. Because I'm one of those people who think it is inappropriate to have an affair with a female student. So they were more like my sisters, friends, and our relationship was very platonic. However, I had something to do with a colleague of mine, a fellow teacher, but then again, it wasn't for too long because she got married.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got married?